Oh, fuck, he just fell on his face. That was hilarious. Okay, well, I didn't care about that, but whatever. Oh boy. Oh, he's throwing a rock. Oh god. Everybody run. Everybody run. Idiot. You winner's grasp, whatever. Idiot. Ow. Stop it. Stop it! Needs a mana potion or lyrium, whatever. Dude, that is actually strong as fuck. Perfect. Wait, no. Jesus. Uh-oh. Now don't hurt her. Uh-oh. Oh, he's just throwing a rock. That's fine. That's fine. We're good. We're good. Uh-oh. What the fuck was that? I wasn't ready. Okay, we're good. Yeah, fuck you. Long? What? I mean long. Oh. Here, do you want your entrance? Totally forgot again. I'll get your entrance up. Long, lol, my bad. What do you mean? What do you mean? What? I don't know what that sentence means. Or that statement, whatever. I don't know what that means. Why is it over here? There we go. Alright. Towering over their Darkspawn kin, the massive ogres are rare.
Have I ever been wrong? I mean when it's important!
First message didn't send because it was too long. Oh, okay. Okay. Rare sight on the battlefield. Traditionally, they only appear during a blight, but some records claim that ogres have been spotted in the deep roads hunting alone or in small groups. At least one report by the Grey Wardens claims that an ogre was spotted along the Kakari Wilds in 919 Dragon. Though it was weakened and easily dispatched, up to 100 of these creatures can accompany a Darkspawn horde at any time, one time during a blight, often using their great strength to burst through fortifications and demolish the front lines of the opposing army. They use brute force to charge their enemies like bulls, slam the ground with their fists to shake enemies off their feet, and hurl giant rocks into the face of oncoming foes. Melee can be difficult against a giant that snatches up a warrior in one hand, crushing the life out of him or beating him into oblivion with the other hand. The nimble can try to wiggle his way free, or an ally can attempt an array of stunning blows on an ogre to free the comrade in danger. Grey Warden lore urges caution when slaying an ogre. Unless it is ensured that they have received a major wound to the head or the heart, it is possible they are lying dormant and will regenerate a full health within a matter of minutes. 2 full health. During a blight, most Grey Wardens recommend burning all Darkspawn to ashes, dead ogres in particular. Mabari Warhound. Dogs are an essential part of Ferelden culture, and no dog is more prized than the Mabari. The breed is as old as myth, said to have been bred from the wolves who served Dane. Prized for their intelligence and loyalty. I can relate. These dogs are more than mere weapons or status symbols. The hounds choose their masters and pair with them for life. To be a master of a Mabari anywhere in Ferelden is to be recognized instantly as a person of worth. The Mabari are an essential part of Ferelden military strategy. Trained hounds can easily pull knights from horseback or break lines of pikemen, and the sight and sound of a wave of war dogs howling and snarling has been known to cause panic among even the most hardened infantry soldiers. Hurlock. Taller than their Genlock cousins, the Hurlocks are roughly of human size, but are possessed of considerable strength and constitution. The shock troop of the Darkspawn. A single berserking Hurlock can often be a match for numerous opponents at once. Pfft. Since when? They are known to adorn themselves with roughly carved tattoos to keep track of their kills and deeds, though it is unknown whether or not there's a uniform standard to these markings. City of Kirkwall. Kirkwall once lived on the edge of the Tevinter Imperium and was home to nearly 1 million slaves, stolen from elven lands or shipped from across the sea. All slaves fed the Imperium's unquenchable thirst for expansion. They worked in massive quarries and sweltering foundries that produced stone and steel for the Empire. The city's complicated past is not easy to forget, history having earmarked many corners of the stone city. A ship approaching the harbor spots the city's namesake, an imposing black wall. It is visible for miles, and carved in the cliffside are a pantheon of vile guardians representing the old gods. Over the years, the Chantries faced many of these profane sentinels, but it will take many more years to erase them all. Also carved, Brother Ginny TV. Also carved into the cliff is a channel that permits ships into the city's interior. Flanking the channel are 2 massive bronze statues, the twins of Kirkwall. The statues have a practical use. Kirkwall sits next to the narrowest point of the waking sea, and a massive chain net can be erected between the statues and the lighthouse, closing off the only narrow navigable lane. I've never heard that word like that. The stranglehold on sea traffic is jealously guarded by the ever-changing rulers of the city as the net trolls taxes, tolls, and extortions in from the sea. Yeah, I already read that. An honest answer regarding apostates. A mage who does not receive the teachings of the Circle and who does not have the words of Andraste in her heart is an apostate and a danger to us all. Without the guidance of the Holy Chantry, a mage may foolishly dabble in the darker arts, blood magic, or demon summoning, thus becoming Maleficarum. And a mage's mind will ever be a doorway to spirits of the fade. Without proper instruction, this doorway remains open and unsecured. If a demon should come through this doorway and possess a mage, an abomination is created. Abominations only know only madness. They cannot be reasoned with and will slaughter man, woman, and child without thought. Whole cities have fallen to these creatures. Thousands have died at their hands. The Chantry and her Templars have a duty to ensure that this does not happen. If I knew a better way to deal with magic, I would seize upon it immediately. You say we should let the mages guard themselves. I tell you that this is no solution. Look at the Tevinter Imperium. Their mages do not know restraint. Without... Oh no. Hang on. I feel like I should actually read it when I'm gonna like actually read it instead of How long is this? Okay, yep. I have Dartball tonight, so I'll be done streaming like an hour and then I'll read it when I can really look at it and really process it. How about that? It's all okay. Okay, good. I just saw like I saw the one sentence. I was like, without Chantry oversight, the Magisters abuse their power. Those without magic are trampled underfoot and forced to serve. But I'll still read it and whatnot. Slaves are slaughtered by the hundreds to feed the Magisters' hunger for power. Even some mages are not spared, for in mages, as in all humans, there exists a spectrum. On one end, the very powerful. On the other, those that can barely light a candle. The Empire cares only for the strongest, and those who do not compare favorably are thrown to the wolves. Oh, kind of like Sparta. Imagine your children growing up in such a world. If a mage asked it of you, you would have to give him your daughter, not knowing what his plans for her might be. You could not resist him, and neither could she. Without our Templars and without the Circle, the common man would have no defense against magic. We must deny the mages certain freedoms for the common good. I wish there was another way. I tell the apprentices this is a test of their faith, that is the will of the Maker. Many understand that we do what we do for their own good. It was a stressful day. Yeah. Yeah, yours did too? Yeah, mine did too. Like, I got the one, and then I got the other. And it was like 2,500 less, and I was like, what? From where? And you're going through RCU too, so I wonder if it's like some RCU thing. Darkspawn. Those who had sought to claim heaven by violence destroyed it. What was golden and pure turned black. Those who had once been mage lords, the brightest of their age, were no longer men but monsters. Sin was the midwife that ushered the Darkspawn into this world. The Magisters fell from the Golden City, and their fate encompassed all our worlds, for they were not alone. Going to because of grant loss? Okay. Yeah, well, and obviously I didn't get the grant, so I don't know where that's so. It's funny that it happened to both of us too. I don't know. It's weird. I didn't like look at it. I didn't compare the two to like see the differences, but no one knows where the Darkspawn come from. A dark mockery of men in the darkest places they thrive. Growing numbers as a plague of locusts will. In raids, they will often take captives, dragging their victims alive into the deep roads, but most evidence suggests that these are eaten. Like spiders, it seems Darkspawn prefer their food still breathing. Perhaps they are simply spawned by the darkness. Certainly, we know that evil has no trouble perpetuating itself. The last blight was in the Age of Towers, striking once again at the heart of Tevinter, spreading south into Orlais and east into the Free Marches. The plague spread as far as Ferelden, but the withering and twisting lands stopped well beyond our borders. Here, Darkspawn have never been more than the stuff of legends. In the northern lands, however, particularly Tevinter and the Anderfells, they say Darkspawn hunt the hinterlands, preying on outlying farmers and isolated villages, a constant threat. Oh, maybe that was it. Yeah, when it went to, I think it was when it went to the title holder. I think that's what happened. But also what your dad said, yeah. Okay, that might be it. Okay. That might be it. Carver Hawk. Carver grew up surrounded by magic he couldn't truly understand. He cared deeply for his family, but sometimes felt like the stupidest person in the room. I can also relate. Carver foundered in Lothering, caught between the gifts of his apostate sister Bethany and the growing skill of his more focused sibling Amareth. That's fucking right, motherfucker. But even as Carver groused about his lot, he remained dedicated to protecting those he loved. He didn't think twice about sacrificing himself to save his mother during the blight from... Whoa, spoilers! I haven't even gotten to that part yet. From the Darkspawn. Although Carver struggled to find his way in life, there's gratification in knowing his death had purpose. Me, the son of Malcolm Hawk and Leandra Amel, Amareth has lived in many places throughout Ferelden. His father and younger sister Bethany were apostate mages. And said when it goes... Oh. I don't know. Well, I don't know, actually. I mean, I close tomorrow, so I'm assuming the title holder already saw it. And no, Oh, my Dartball League is still going, even though it's fucking super snowing out. But no, I didn't really pay attention. So. 10 years ago, his father and younger sister Bethany were apostate mages. Thus, the family was constantly moved, avoiding Templar hunters. 10 years ago, the family settled in the village of Lothering, building a home on the outskirts and making a life where they wouldn't forever be on the run. Though Leandra worried constantly that the Templars would one day catch up with them, Malcolm kept his abilities a secret and taught his daughter to do the same. He died 3 years ago, leaving Amareth responsible for the welfare of his mother and younger siblings. When the Blight began, Amareth and Carver quickly enlisted in King Caelin's regiment. The horde spilling from the Kakari wilds meant their home would be quickly overrun if the Darkspawn were not defeated immediately. However, the Battle of Oscar ended with the betrayal and death of King Caelin. Amareth and Carver barely escaped the chaos with their lives and returned to Lothering to get their mother and Bethany out with only moments to spare. Okay, yep, we're not gonna read this. We're just gonna mark. There we go. Perfect. Okay.
Carver, wake up. The battle's over. We're fine.
He dead. He dead, Mom. He
I'm
dead.
sorry, mistress. Your son is gone.
No, these things will not take Carver.
Carver gave himself to save us.
I don't want a hero. I want my son. How could you let him charge off like that? Your little brother.
My fucking bad. Sorry.
Mother, we can't stay here. Carver wouldn't want his sacrifice to be meaningless.
Allow me to commend your son's soul to the Maker, mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young man a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace he has found in eternity.
I will never forget you,
At least Father will have company now.
Yep.
Flames. We're too late.
Oh god. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Can't fireball your own people? Yo, no, I need you to get up here. What the fuck? Oh my god, dude. There's so fucking many of them! Ah! Boom! Bitch! Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, there we go. Ah, fuck you, Dirkspawn. Oh my god, it's a Dargan! Bye. Got a Darkspawn dragon in her hand.
Well, what have we here?
I could ask you the same thing.
It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
Thank you for saving us.
I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't arrived.
I do. You would have perished. You still may. If you wish to flee the Darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
Wait, you can't just leave us
Fuck's
here.
it blurry, man?
Can I not?
No.
I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated and you are safe.
I don't know why it is.
Is that not enough?
I want to be a dragon. I'm gonna say that. I want to be a dragon.
You could show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
If only a clever tongue was all one needed.
See, I'll do that every now and then when
Clever child.
when I
How do
feel
you
like it.
intend to outrun the blight?
We need to get to Kirkwall.
Run really
in the
fast.
Free Marches.
Kirkwall? Aye.
Yeah, I might have to be honest. I can do that after this.
Your king will not miss you, hmm?
Our home was just destroyed.
Lotharic is gone, and Ferelden may soon follow. We have to go.
I see. Hurtled into the chaos, will shake before you. Is it fate or chance? I can never decide.
Both.
It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
We could use the help.
Anything you could do for us would be appreciated.
Maybe we shouldn't trust her. I don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Not Flemeth.
Also Flemeth. Asha Belinar. An old hag who talks too much.
I like the last one.
Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
Her words haunted Logain. Forgot about that. She said Logain would betray Merrick twice. Oh, yeah, I do remember something about that. Witch of the Wilds.
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly?
A chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
Fucking blurry. Get out of here.
As if I had nothing better to do.
You're an apostate?
Yes, just like you.
There might be a slight difference. Why not go yourself?
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered.
I have an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way. Happily, you're not without your own needs.
Yeah, you need to get killed by my fucking Grey Warden.
How much trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
So not that troubling at all. Alright, you got me there, actually.
Good point.
If you knew my daughter, you'd know how seldom I hear that.
She likes smartass. Yeah, I know she does. Cause she's one. What do the rest of you think?
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the dark.
I think he's a little beyond injured there.
If you need to, leave me behind.
No. I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
Agreed.
We don't have much choice.
We never do. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marathari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
Fucking blurry, get out of here. Oh, he's got the Rona!
No. Leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
See? See?
You lie.
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
Fucking Rona, dude. What corruption?
What are you talking about?
From the dark spawn. The blood. I knew when it happened.
And how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
What the fuck? We have to help him.
There must be something we can do.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
No.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
Damn, dude. 2 heartbreaking moments right away. Ugh. Put him out of his misery. It's up to you.
He's your husband, Aveline. I can't decide his fate.
Yeah, look at my fucking mustache. It's serious.
Be strong, my love.
Ow. I feel like that would kind of hurt. Dude, this fuck, get out of here. What the I need to restart the game.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Oh, thanks.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
You expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me, then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a matter of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you.
I assure
The
you.
witch kept her word and got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the City of Chains.
City of Chains.
Long ago it was part of the Imperium. Slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city. But I use the word loosely. Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you. That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
Oh, yeah. Oh. You want puppy? Shame. Shame.
Into the city.
What? That can't be.
It's true. Look at them all.
They're Fereldans, just like us. Fleeing for their lives.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
Everyone all right?
So long as we're all safe, that's more important.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it. Let's hope he received your letter.
I fucking hate this blurry shit.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
You're required to do nothing, least of all believe. Ages ago, legend says Ban Konabar took to wife a beautiful young woman who harbored a secret talent for magic, Flemeth of Hiver. For a time, they lived happily until the arrival of a young poet, Austin, who captured the lady's heart with his verse. I know I've read this before in the in Origins, but I'm gonna read it again. They turned to the Chasen tribes for help and hid from Konabar's wrath in the wilds until word came to them that Konabar lay dying. His last wish was to see Flemeth's faith